Have you ever realized that you're completely restructuring your business just to make one employee comfortable? That's exactly what I was doing, and at the time, I had no idea how much it was actually hurting my business. I want my team to have freedom and feel supported, but this week, I crossed the line between compassion and accommodation. It led me to a leadership question that I've never asked myself before. And I'll share what that is at the end because it might change everything for you too. One of my employees has been telling me that he's unhappy working evenings. And he's a great employee, he works really hard, and he wants peaceful evenings, and that's completely fine. I totally get that. So the only problem is that in my company, the review appraiser position requires evening availability. And that's not because I'm strict, it's just because that's when the appraisers usually finish their reports. If our reviews can't get done in the evening, they have to be pushed to the next day, and that hurts our overall turn time for each report, and that actually will get us less work overall for the entire company. So to accommodate this employee, I have been trying to move due dates, reassign reports, and basically just trying to make evenings optional. And then it all came to a head. He messaged me again saying he had to work late last night. And the awful and hilarious part is, I had just spent days rearranging schedules, pushing deadlines, our clients were not happy, everything was basically revolving around keeping this one person not working late. So I literally just stared at my phone and was like, what the heck am I doing? I was bending my entire business around a person when I hadn't even stopped to think if they were the right fit for that role. I was literally trying to remove and eliminate evening hours for a position that was an evening job. I kept trying to solve a problem for the business that was basically only a problem because I was overaccommodating. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Within 5 minutes of receiving that message from him, I had a job posted for another review appraiser. The clarity was instant. I was not failing as a leader. I was not disorganized. I was not falling behind. Everything that I was doing and trying to force within the company that wasn't working was just because that's the way the company has to run. My big mistake here was that I was just trying to make the wrong person fit into the wrong schedule. So he is a great employee, but he's just not aligned with an evening role. And that's okay. There are plenty of people who love to work in the evenings. So rather than bend my business to suit this one person, I'm gonna lean into a principle that I've always believed in. And that is, 1 is none, 2 is 1, and in my case, 3 is 2. Having 2 reviewers means we're always just one emergency away from chaos. So I'm taking the company from 2 reviewers to 3, so we're always covered. So here's the decision. My reviewer is staying. And because he is paid per report, it doesn't cost the company any extra to keep him as backup or for any earlier reports. I'm gonna hire a new reviewer to focus solely on the evening reports. And my current reviewer will just move to earlier work. And yes, his volume will go down, and that means his pay will also go down. But that's the price that he's willing to pay in order to avoid working the evenings. So he gets the balance he wants, the business gets the structure that it requires, and thanks to the 1 is none rule, I now have 3 trained reviewers rather than just 2, without adding any fixed overhead. The question that I had to ask myself, and the one that I think you should ask yourself too, is, am I supporting my team, or am I confusing people-pleasing with leadership? Because one builds a business that can run without you, and the other one slowly wears you down. So tell me, where in your business are you bending a role around a person rather than finding a person who fits that role? I'm Nicollette Harris, and I help overextended mompreneurs build businesses that support their families rather than draining them. And sometimes that means making decisions that support the whole system rather than just one person. Please like and subscribe if this video helped you. I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks.